Camp Spark with the Greensboro Fire Department is back for its second year. This week-long camp for high school-age girls teaches young women fire safety skills, teamwork, and much more. WFNY News 2's Jalen Gilkey was there for opening day of the camp. And Jalen, they're going to learn a ton about what it takes to be a firefighter.
Yeah, Lauren, and there's so much to learn. Over the next week, more than 20 young ladies from across the Triad will learn what it takes to join the department. In an industry usually dominated by men, the women of the Greensboro Fire Department are doing what they can to show high school girls this isn't just a boys' club.
Seeing the young ladies, some of them come and they're very introverted. They're not going to talk much, but by day 3, you start seeing them break out.
This year's edition of Camp Spark features all the same fire safety and training from last summer, but with a little bit more fun.
We got to do some fun activities like we did fire hydrant, we did pulling the hose out of the truck, and then hooking the hose up to the fire hydrant, and then going into the building to help bring awareness to that females can do this, and if they want to, it'd be good.
Students are learning the different parts of firefighting, whether that be hose safety, maintenance, operation, and most importantly, staying safe. There were even a few ladies who were a part of last year's program who returned to participate once again.
I did this last year and it was like a fun experience, so thought I'd do it again. Just being out here with them, just the bond, it's fun.
The Camp Spark experience continues to improve, and Firefighter Davis has a special message for any young lady out there who's a bit apprehensive about signing up.
Come see what it's about. You can't fail if you don't try. And even when you try, you don't fail.
Last summer, Camp Spark had 10 young ladies participate. Things went so well that this year that number doubled. The hope is that in 2023, that number will double once again.
And I could see it just doubling and tripling. I mean, look how fun that looks. I know that this is teaching them, great life lessons, but it just looks like a whole lot of fun.
Absolutely. That's what it was. And I was out there. It seemed like every time the young ladies laughed, I would find myself laughing. They were out there spraying each other with the water hose. They're having the competitions with the accuracy, with the barrel that you just saw there. It was just so much going on, so much learning, so much fun. It was just a wonderful experience.
Did you get wet?
No, not really. They did good. I was hiding behind the camera, and they kept telling me, well, you lucky you had that camera because I didn't want to break it. I didn't want you to have to pay for it. Little do they know it's not mine, but at the end of the day, it's mine.
Right, it's your responsibility.
There we go.
I'm looking forward to seeing down the road in a couple of years, whether there are more women who have joined the department or nearby departments because of what Camp Spark has done to help, I guess, expose women to this field.
Absolutely. There was one young lady there that we actually spoke to, Hayden. She told me that this is what she wanted to do. She's out there at Rockingham Senior High School now. She wanted to go to school, further her education, and then ultimately become a firefighter or an EMT.
And it's such a great career, a fulfilling career, and I think its exposure is key, just girls knowing I can do something like this and meeting them where they're at. So I think this is a great program, and I think it's just going to grow and grow.
And it was just great to see how last year there were a few young ladies out there. This year when I got out there, it was like things had already just been on a roll. Like everybody was comfortable, everybody had that go-get-it attitude, and I just can't wait to see what this turns into.
So what's the age range, just out of curiosity?
Just 13 to 18-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're looking specifically for those high school age young ladies.